Hey there to our 171 subscribers, our future subscribers, and all the people that secretly watch us without subscribing. As some of you know, I've been recording footage of the park remodel every month since January of last year for a larger video to show the work from beginning to end. And when I did the recording last time, I thought they were pretty much done except for some electrical. And I went and talked to somebody a week ago and discovered there is still a lot more to come. So I just thought I would do a short little update video and show you a little bit of what it looks like and talk about what I can remember, I was told, because it was a week ago, and I should have done this a week ago. So let's take a look at what's going on here. So this is the south entrance where they have the new restrooms, which I'm sure is still locked, or at least it is right now because it's like not even 7 a.m. But over there, I'm assuming that's where I was told they're going to be putting the pavers in, like the ones that are here. I'm guessing, from my understanding. I could be wrong, but I didn't ask as many questions as I should have. Here we've got a mound of dirt that I've been wondering about for a while. And I was told that we have a statue coming in the next month or two. I don't know what the statue is because I did not ask, and it's going to be a surprise. So we'll see when it gets here. I also forgot to ask what the plan was with this here. Obviously there is a plan, otherwise there wouldn't be the cones and stuff here. So I don't know if they're going to put more of these pavers in, or if they're just going to pave it with concrete or blacktop or whatever. I really am not positive. I'm guessing the structure is staying. It is solid, and I'm sure they didn't see any reason to spend the extra money to remove it, because why remove something that's functional? But I was told that there are new benches and tables coming in. I'm guessing I'm guessing it's for this area, but maybe for the whole park. And then here we've got the slide that is causing probably the most controversy online. It's metal as far as the slide part of it, and as a kid we had a metal slide. I loved it. Everybody loved it except for the parents complained, so they put in plastic, and then the parents complained. So now they're back to metal and parents are still complaining. People have also complained about the structure not being where little kids can climb it, and I was told that was intentional. They gapped the steps for climbing the way they did to keep younger children off of it for safety purposes, and put bars really close together up there just in case a little kid made it up there, also for safety purposes. And then, and we've got the swings here. I do wish they would have taken into consideration putting in a wheelchair accessible swing, but maybe they can update that in the future. I don't know if there's something else coming in for the structure. I was told there's still quite a bit coming in the next 1 to 2 months, so anything is possible. I didn't ask for the details on everything, and there's been some speculation that this slide here is for younger kids. I really don't think so. I think this is for the older kids to get from one section to the next easily. I was also told that there is that they are working on the idea of another section for the younger kids, but it's not part of this remodel. It will be an addition after this is done. I don't know when, and I don't know any of the details. I just know that it's in the works, and they have not forgotten about your little ones. They are planning to do something so the littler kids have somewhere that they can play safely, and I'm guessing away from the older kids, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm wrong all the time. Generally I'm only wrong when I say that I don't know, but that's because if I don't know, then I normally don't say something. But anyway, so we're heading back out the south entrance, and I was told that there's going to be some special crossing here, something railroad themed. I didn't ask for the details, but I know there's something being planned that's supposed to be kind of cool, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm guessing that's what this little area is for. And then, of course, we've got the train. Gosh, I forget what year this was brought in here. For those that have not watched my museum video, this train was donated after they retired it, and they put in railroad tracks to get it here. Man, I wish I could remember the year. I'm sorry about that. I'll try to remember to look it up and put it on the video. If I don't, just yell at me. But this train has been here for a very long time. They put in railroad tracks to get here and then took the railroad tracks out. And they have recently added a structure over it to protect it from the weather, because it's been exposed for a very long time. Unfortunately, the birds are loving the structure. So I don't know if they're going to do something to address the bird issue, but it's possible. When you come around the side of it, you've got the path to the museum, and there's a new sign, so we'll go take a look at that real quick and see what that's looking like. If I don't lose my voice. I feel like I'm going to lose my voice or something. Good thing I have a microphone on. As long as I could talk a little bit, it should be salvageable. I'm not really sure how visible that is on camera, but it says Alturas all the way down the front of it. It says incorporated 1901. I don't know I don't know if you guys can really see that or not, because on my screen it doesn't look very visible. So we walk back around the museum. You can go to either side of the train, and there's ledges cut into the lawn over there. I'm assuming for sitting on. And we have these paths for people to walk, jog, run, whatever. I'm not even sure if I'm going to leave all this footage in, because that might be kind of boring to you guys to just watch me walking, but I might. I know last time I made a short update, somebody said they wanted to see all the footage, so maybe I'll leave it in and you guys can fast forward if you don't like it. I don't know what the point is of the road on the other side of the trees, if they're going to cover it with the same kind of stuff on the ground that they have here, this sand stuff. They do have an area here for people to do various types of workouts. That doesn't appear to move, so I'm guessing it's probably for like stretching your calves and standing on it and stuff. And then there's various different bars for people to do things on. So we'll continue down the path here. They put in a lot of new trees. So people that are complaining about a lot of the old trees being removed, I do know that there was damage to a lot of the old trees. And so they wanted to update it with some more maybe durable trees. Is that the word I'm looking for? I'm really not sure. People have also made comments about these rocks being everywhere. But honestly, when there's big gatherings, it's a place to sit. You know, extra seats. Little kids, big kids, adults. You know, who doesn't want extra seating when you have big celebrations going on at the park? I'm kind of anxious to see how Fandango Days goes this year. They're trying to get this finished by then, I believe. I know they were trying to get it finished by that time last year, but you know, things never go as planned. This is just more sand and wood chips that they're not finished using yet. And then we've got the basketball court. And it looks pretty nice. It's cool that they dedicated an entire area just to that. I don't know how that's going to affect like the classic cars being pulled in here for Fandango Days. I really don't know what's going to happen with that. I do know that the cars have not been showing up as much as they used to. So I don't know if that was part of the consideration in doing all this. But anyway, so yeah, see these rocks, and like over here they have a lot of these rocks and logs in an area, and I'm sure there's multiple reasons I know. I've heard people comment about all these rocks, and part of it, I think, is to prevent vehicles from pulling in rather than fencing the park off. But I really think that this area here might be just for extra places for people to sit and hang out and chat and do whatever. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this short little update that ended up longer than I had planned. And thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and get your friends to do the same thing. And I can't wait to bring you the full video sometime in the near future. Bye.